Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Austin. I work here at Serenity House. We got a clean date of October 19th, 2014 that I am very grateful for. Let's read the just for today. Facing feelings. We may fear that being in touch with our feelings will trigger an overwhelming chain reaction of pain and panic. While we were using, many of us were unable or unwilling to feel any emotions. If we were happy, we used to make us happier. If we were angry or depressed, we used to mask those feelings. In continuing this pattern throughout our active addiction, we became so emotionally confused that we weren't sure what normal emotions were anymore. After being in recovery for some time, we find that emotions we had suppressed suddenly begin to surface. We may find that we do not know how to identify our feelings. What we may be feeling as rage may only be frustration. What we perceive as suicidal depression may simply be sadness. These are the times when we need to seek the assistance of our sponsor and other members of NA. Going to a meeting and talking about what is happening in our lives can help us to face our feelings instead of running from them in fear. Just for today, I will not run from the uncomfortable emotions I may experience. I will use the support of my friends in recovery to help me face my emotions. I share this a lot. When I got here, I knew two emotions, happy or mad. I was happy because I got my way, or mad because I didn't. And so in the step working process, I was able to identify some different feelings, define what they meant, and that's half the battle right there. If I can just identify some different feelings, when I define them in the definition, it's already listed what the problem is, so the solution comes a lot easier. But when I walk around emotionally charged, reacting on my emotions, I never really know what's wrong with me. And usually it's like I got my way or I didn't, right? Or things are going my way or they're not. And so I end up plea bargaining with God, calling it prayer, and trying to control my life. And it's real easy to be angry whenever I don't even know what's going on inside of me. So I encourage any of you to be able to just, phones are real handy these days. Google what some feelings are. If you identify with any of those feelings, maybe look them up in the dictionary and see what the definition is. And in my experience, just finding out the definition got me a lot closer to the solution because I knew what was actually going on. And I know there's lots of new feelings that come up. Really, to be honest with you, a lot of them are based out of fear, in my experience, and fear of what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. And even control is based out of fear. And I'll try to, because I've got a few days under my belt clean, I think that I know what's best sometimes, and I try to control situations. And it's all out of fear. It's fear of control. And so I'm glad that I was able to look at these feelings, find out the exact nature of them, where they're coming from. And usually when it's fear, I can just surrender and have faith in knowing that God has brought me this far. I've really never gone without. I've had way more than just my needs met, and that He's good and that He has a plan for my life. And if I can figure out what's going on in here, usually I can get free from it, right? And so I hope y'all have a good rest of your Thursday. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope you're able to find some freedom from your emotions today. Have a good day.